Hey, my beautiful people. I wanted to share my thoughts on my own personal evolution, and I'm betting that there will be some people that might be able to relate to this. Um, so my experience in my evolution since I guess what people want to call your own awakening. My awakening has had lots of different spots, and I've chosen to awake and go back to sleep and wake and go back to sleep. So that's kind of been my experience. But what I've noticed is that when the certain points occur that really are notable in awakening is that they make you see your purpose, and your purpose is really um, right parallel and really one and the same with knowing who you are, and knowing who you are is your purpose. So your natural expression of who you are is uh, really highlighted in these awakening points, because otherwise we're pretty much kind of living in a um, immersion of our surroundings, and that kind of compiles who we think we are. So those awakenings are like they're awakenings because um, they're really making you realize, to make real, that your real you is not what you think it is. And so there's a moment of clarity that's just hilarious. It really is just it's so funny. It's exciting, it's funny, it's joyful. It's a lot of times it's even scary. Um, so anyway, from those awakening points, I recognize that um, when I know who I am for those moments, and it might last, a couple minutes, a few hours, a day, maybe a week, and the durations, time is time. It's whatever. Um, so what I've noticed that is that the consistency of when I wake up in the morning, um, literally from sleeping, um, I feel I feel who I am. It's not a thought process in my mind, um, as much as it used to be. It used to be like, okay, I gotta think about that experience I had that really made me see who I am, and like I said, purpose and who you are is one and the same. And so as I experienced that, um, it brings a element of life to everything around me that I didn't recognize. And you can see the vibration of the world around you. It's amazing. Even people that are just in an angry state or a depressed state, you can see the life that's in them, even though they're bogged down by the burdens of fear and worry and anger and all those things that people get stuck in, that we all get stuck in one form or another. Um, and the aliveness of the world just jumps out at you. Um, so my experience in the my own personal evolution is that um, the purity of who I am has become more consistent in the now, in the moment, by moment, and all there is right now anyway. So recognizing that and feeling that has been my own personal evolution. Um, yeah, that's really all I have to say about that. I don't know if you guys have experienced it in the same way. If you watch this video, I would love to know your own personal experience and your own personal evolution. I mean, I bet you plenty of people have actually had an awakening and stayed in that place because the awakening was so strong. Maybe you had a near-death experience, an out-of-body experience, whatever it may be, that triggered that intense shift within you. Um, And I'm also willing to bet a lot of people have had that kind of on off, on off, on off, maybe a little bit of gray area of experience where you're feeling awoke, you're feeling connected fully with who you are. Um, Really, we'll say it's the opposite. It's not even connected with who you are. It's relinquishing the things that disconnect the truth. Um, so yeah, that's just a little thought that popped in the bubble of my mind. Anyway, I love you all. I'm really really proud of each and every one of you. Every day I live, I see it deeper and deeper how we're interconnected and how we lift each other up, even in when we're in our low frequencies, we're showing others a lot of things that we didn't see, and we're teaching one another even if we are in a low space. We don't always have to be in an elevation mode. We don't always have to be inspiring. We just following our heart, just following what is naturally in us and abiding by that divinity that's right here that guides us. If you feel like being down, be down. If you feel like, you know, whatever it is, following that, just trusting that heart space. Uh, it's good to be alive. It's just good to be alive, y'all. I love you guys tremendously. Peace and love, light, all that good stuff.